Hello everyone. Welcome to the session for today. Welcome aboard to Venus University. I'm Felicia, International Communication Officer in Venus Global Team, and I'll be your MC for today orientation. This session is held as a part of enrichment activity of your freshman year program. So it's not basically a repetition of what we have done. It's another part that we want to enjoy together. So don't worry, again, it won't be all serious. We will have some fun and also new knowledge as well. So basically, our agenda for today, um, okay, we will have some opening remarks by Venus Global Director Ibu Dia. Ibu Dia is Ibu Dia here?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome, Ibu Dia. Ibu Dia was an international student as well. She received her bachelor and master degree in Australia and received her PhD at the Graduate School of Education from University of California, Berkeley through Fulbright Scholarship. And then Miss Leah will also introduce who we are and the team with Venus Global and how we can support you. After this will be followed by a game of getting to know each other. It will be fun, and we're going also to test your knowledge about Venus University. Make sure you have your handheld device ready with you because we are going to play through Kahoot. And then we will continue with describing more about the high school equivalency and health insurance and how it works, how to claim your health insurance. And then Miss Maria from International Office will be able to discuss more about visa matters. After that, Miss Leah also will discuss further about Venus World Class Scholarship. There will be a few things clarified and emphasized there. And the highlight for today's session is Entrepreneurship 101, team creation exercise by Pak Indra. I will explain more about Pak Indra Kurniawan later on after he's joining the session, so we can get to know him better. Basically, Pak Indra is a startup and innovation specialist in Venus University. Last but not least, I will also let you know how to get and stay connected with us Venus Global. So without further ado, Budia, the time is yours.
All right, thank you, Felicia. All right, so good morning, good afternoon, or even good evening to you all. So wherever you may be, yeah. So welcome to the International Student Orientation Program. Welcome to Venus University. So my name is Dia Wihadini, the director of Venus Global. So Venus Global is a division that manages the internationalization activities, including recruiting and taking care of the international students in non-academic issues. Due to this pandemic, of course, it is very unfortunate that you cannot come to Indonesia just yet, yeah, for the offshore international student summit, and so we cannot actually welcome you in person. But we do hope you are well, safe and sound in your home country, or even some of you have already been in Jakarta, yeah. And I hope you are all also ready to embark on studying abroad, let's say in virtual manner. Yes, Venus University goes fully virtual this semester, or we'd like to say that we are using a multi-channel learning mode, where we can have both synchronous, you know, the face-to-face video conferencing kind of a session, and the asynchronous mode, where you will be learning using textbooks, PowerPoints, or even video-based materials offline. Yeah, so it may be different from what you have used to in the past, but rest assured that the professors or the lecturers at Venus Universities understand how you are feeling, and of course they are approachable. So if and when you ever encounter any problem, let there be about lectures or assignments or even the professor themselves, please do not hesitate to contact us. And if you have found any difficulties about the learning materials, again, please do not hesitate to contact your professors or even the head of the program. Yeah, we will try our best to make the most of your learning experience at BINUS. And having said that, we will also providing a regular non-academic and cultural sessions with you, of course, still virtually, so that you can get to know us, get to know our campuses, our culture, our cities like Jakarta or any other city in Indonesia, and of course, you know, about Indonesia in general. So we will be providing these non-academic regular sessions. So just, you know, please stay tuned for any invites to this session. And last but not least, thank you again for choosing BINUS as your study destinations. Let there be, you know, the whole 4-year program. Of course, we are hoping that you will be able to come in early next year, but, you know, fingers crossed. Let's see what's, you know, happening in this global pandemic. And we are here to ensure that your learning journey at BINUS is fun, yeah, memorable, and of course, fruitful. That will improve your personal development and eventually, of course, your life. So I hope you enjoy your orientation today. All the best and enjoy BINUS virtually. Thank you.
Thank you, Budia, for your opening remarks. We will continue with Miss Leah. Miss Leah will introduce the team in BINUS Global and how we can support you. Miss Leah, the time is yours.
Yeah, thank you everyone so much once again. Like Faye said, my name is Leah. I come originally from Croatia, and I have been in Indonesia for about 5 years now. Also an international student for a very long time. So it is a pleasure really to be with you today in this session together. Yeah. BINUS really focuses a lot on its international profile, because we believe that essentially global experience is indispensable today. So having international students who either have already experience living in Indonesia or who will only venture to Indonesia hopefully early next year is extremely important and valuable to BINUS University, yeah, because you enrich our cultural wealth at BINUS. So thank you very much for joining us, and I hope that this session today is going to help bring us all closer together and support each other as well along the way. Now, so just some numbers here. You will see, for example, that BINUS sends over 900 students overseas every year as well. Very strong inbound program. You will see as well that our full degree international student body is growing. And this is why we are very happy to have you with us today. All our students are expected to have international experience at graduation, and this is as well why we actively collaborate with the industry as well as with foreign universities to really support this international experience and global opportunities. Yeah. So this is wonderful. Today we have around 20 new students joining us as well from all around the world, and you will get to know each other a little bit later more. now where you come from and so on, but really from different parts. Yeah, so we have students who come from South America but have been living in the United States, students with US background, but also from Singapore, as well as students who have maybe come from originally from China and Korea, but have been living in Indonesia for a while. So as well, students join us from Africa, from Somalia and other countries. So really a wealth of culture here. Thank you so much. Okay, so in supporting the profile, international profile of BINUS, that means, of course, we need to support you as our international students, and this is what our core team here is all about. Okay. Okay. So I lead the international communications and student recruitment team. This is a specialized department focusing on recruitment of full degree students. You may not have been in touch with me before, especially if you have worked directly with admissions, having lived in Indonesia for a while. However, in case of any emergencies, such as being sick or hospitalized or needing other care, I can be your main contact. Yeah, Ms. Abel, who can maybe turn on her camera just for a moment to show herself.
Hi, everyone.
Is our international communication coordinator, and she is essentially the contact person for any activities and projects that you want to work on together as international students, as well as specifically for the ambassadorship program of our world-class scholarship. Mr. Nico, many of you have met already. He is our international student recruitment coordinator. Yeah, your contact before, upon, and after arrival for registration matters. So Nico has worked with outbound programs before joining us, and also really enjoys being with in the company of an international community, Faye, or Miss Felicia. Joined us a few days ago, and she is our MC for today. So please welcome her as well to BINUS. And she of course helps Nico and Abel, and she will be responsible especially for claims from benefits, from scholarship benefits. Yeah. So apart from this core team, some of the other important contacts, of course, BINUS is a large institution, and you find ourselves essentially enrolled in different programs of the university. So with time, you will learn who you need to contact for what kind of an issue. But there are several names here that I would like to emphasize. Mary, who will talk more today about visa, because she is your main contact for visa, immigration matters, KITAS, sponsorship conversions, and so on. Is Mary already with us? Okay. Ms. Yaya is an overseas program manager. She is part of JWC campus and international programs, responsible for dual degree as well as overseas programs under international campus. Now, Buyaya, you're with us? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Laili is international office manager. I believe she's already with us as well. She runs international office, so she is the primary contact for inbound outbound programs under the regular campus. Laili and Yaya work closely together. And then I have to emphasize as well, especially as being freshmen on one end, but as well perhaps coming from a different culture and getting used to as well to the university life, but also how to interact with different cultures. I think it's important to mention Hari Christopo as the Student Advisory and Support Center Manager, so whom you can contact if you're situated at the JWC campus for academic related matters, but also non-academic related counseling. And the counterpart is Ms. Ria Devita for Kemangkisan campus. Yeah. Are there any questions at this moment? Okay, so in that case, I believe that my part is over for the moment. Faye?
Okay, so we are actually going to have fun today. So I will let Mas Nico lead the session for getting to know each other. How you want to do it, Mr. Nico?
Okay, so thank you, Faye. Hello, I'm Nico. Maybe Miss Leah can, since we have like 26 participants here, then we will do this by using breakout room. But first, before we start, I'd like to explain the rule of the games. So before we start, please everyone turn on the video so we can see each other, so we can see each other face and know. And to start, here's so each participant, I mean each of you needs to prepare true facts about you and one lie. So then after this, the MC will start to tell about herself and will randomly pick the participant to guess the lie. This is just for the example. And if the participant, if you is correct in spotting the line, then you can choose whether you would like to tell about yourself or you would like to choose another person to tell about themselves, that the two truths and one lie. And if you are wrong in spotting the lie, then you will need to tell about yourself, and this will go on until everyone already get their chance. Understand?
Maybe we can try and give examples.
Okay, so Miss Faye.
Yeah. Okay, so should I put another two truths and one lie then? Because if I go back to the breakout room, then everyone already know my facts. Okay, but anyway, fact number one.
Okay. Then you will then. Okay.
Oh, okay. So fact number one, I don't like oh, it's not fact. Okay, I don't like spicy food. Number two, I prefer to watch Korean variety shows and dramas compared to Indonesian serial movies. Number three, I like traveling and learn new cultures. Which one is fact? Which one is lie?
Then you need to choose. Yeah.
I will pick. I will pick you, Mas Nico.
That's easy. Okay, so I think the lie is that you don't like the spicy food things.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so this is how we do the game. Then the host will randomly put us in the breakout room. Then because this is 26 people, if we do this all together, will take a long time. Then Miss Leah.
One moment.
Yeah. Okay.
He's 3 years old, and then I like K-pop, and I originally come from Jakarta. I will choose Ali. Which one is the lie?
I think the I think it was the last one, which was you originally come from Jakarta.
That's correct, actually, because I'm originally come from Palembang. Palembang is the capital city of South Sumatra. So if you see the map, Indonesian map, you will see another big island in the west part. And yeah, South Sumatra is one of the provinces in the Sumatra island. Okay, you are correct. And then I think, Ali, you can state your fact and lie, and then you choose another participant to play and guess which one is the lie.
Yeah. My first one is first one is I first one is I fell into a 6 foot sewage hole when I was 3 years old. The second one is I like K-pop. The third one is I do around 120 minutes of meditation each week.
Which one do you choose? The person who will guess.
I don't know. Okay. Maybe Hassan.
Hassan, you go, Hassan. Which one is the lie?
I think it's a 6 foot one. I don't think you can survive that as a 3-year-old.
And I actually it wasn't that one. It was that I like K-pop because I actually survived because after falling in there, I accidentally fell into a bucket that the guy who was cementing the sewage hole was holding. So yeah, I survived. Yeah.
Okay. So since Hassan is so wrong in guessing the lie, I forgot what is the punishment, Leah. Is there any punishment? I forgot the rules actually.
That means that he goes ahead. Cannot choose to give the baton to somebody else.
Okay. Who could have predicted a bucket?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay. My name is Hassan. Okay. The first truth is like I love playing video games. My passions. Second truth is that I actually never played on a console before. Third truth is trying to see something out of nowhere. I have no 6 foot. That one, okay. Yeah, I love reading books. I guess that'll be my third one. I love reading.
So who do you pick to guess which one is a lie?
Ridwan, you can have a go at it.
Ridwan, are you there? I think we have to Ridwan here with 2 devices. Hi, Ridwan.
We cannot hear. Yeah, okay, unmuted.
Hi.
Oh, did you hear what Hassan said before?
Yes.
Yes, so you have to guess which one is the lie.
The lie is reading books.
So what do you think, Hassan?
I was wrong. I never played on a console before. They're all PC games.
Okay.
Okay, so that means now Ridwan has to go next with his 3 truths, 1 being a lie.
Yeah. Two.
Uh,
First, I believe football. Two, I like spicy. Three, I live in Jakarta.
Okay. Which person that have to guess?
I think he chooses. I don't know.
You can choose the name of the person who's going to guess the lie.
Chris Bella.
Me. I think the lie is that you live in Jakarta. The last one, the third one.
Is it
Am I
correct or not?
Correct.
Yay. So since I got it right, I'll choose someone else to tell the
Oh, that's
two
the
truths
game,
and
yeah.
a
The
lie.
rule.
Yeah. Let's see. Felice, can you tell your two truths and a lie?
The first one is that I know how to ride a bike. Second one is I'm American. Third one is I know 3 languages. Yeah. Do I have to pick someone?
Yeah,
Yes.
you have to choose someone to guess which one is the lie.
I don't know their names.
Let's see in there.
We have two girls for which it is difficult to know the name. Okay, maybe you can rename yourselves.
Someone is the one who's left. Or just see the participant list, and then you can see the name after the number. Oh no, you cannot. Yeah.
It's difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
So ASN FMFD. Maybe. Cass 11-1 as well, if you can change your name.
Hwa Young Kim. I guess.
So, I actually don't understand.
Should I repeat?
So she said 3 things about herself, right? That she rides a bike, that she's American, and that she speaks 3 languages. Which one is incorrect, you think?
She's American.
Is that correct or incorrect?
The lie is that I can't ride a bike.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So that means you have to tell about yourself.
Oh, I'm Korean. I like to sing, and I can't speak English that well. Yeah. That was about me. Okay.
Who's the person?
Lee Woo-jung.
Okay, so should I choose the lie?
So you just have to guess which one from that three things is a lie.
I think that she likes sing.
Okay. So Hwayang, do you think it's correct?
Yes.
We have some students returning to the main room.
Just a heads up, I think it's better for you guys to also later on, yeah, to install the Kahoot apps, because I think during this pandemic with the online, all the online courses, we will use this a lot, even in the classroom.
This is true or false? The general knowledge about Venus. Is it true or is it false that Venus was originally founded as a short-term computer training institute back in 1974?
False.
You need to press the answer on your phone or handheld
Yeah.
device.
Yes, that's true. That Venus, before becoming this big, was only a short-term computer training institute. So yes, it's true. And oh, Felice. Okay, next one. Question about Venus again. So after a rapid growth and expansion, the Venus is now operating in 3 major cities in Indonesia.
Jakarta.
Yeah, that's true. So Venus operating in Greater Jakarta area. It includes Alam Sutra and Bekasi, also in Malang and Bandung. So Yogyakarta, hopefully in a few next years, we will be operating in Yogyakarta as well. Okay, Julia, the first one. Another questions. Venetian card flash, the ID card, student ID, has some benefit and purposes. Which are the following is not correct? So your student ID actually can be used for several purposes, and which one is not correct?
Money.
Yeah, that's true. You can use your student ID as your ID card, also to access various services in campuses, including libraries and student services, also to pay for some cashless payment like toll road and etc., but not for the ATM, because the bank card or ATM will be used another card. Next. Wow. Okay. Juliet still. The 3+1 curriculum system. Which are the following is not the options?
Students in exchange with the local university.
Yes,
Correct.
the 3+1 program, the 3+1 enrichment program, have the student exchange, but with the abroad university, not the local university. And we have like entrepreneurship. Aside from student exchange, we have entrepreneurship where you can build a startup, community development, research, and the other one is internship. Woohoo, Christabel. Are you cheating, Christabel? Okay, next. Smoking is allowed outside campus. Is it true or false? Or you can smoke inside the classroom?
False.
Yeah, you can click it.
It's okay. Maybe Hyungma doesn't have access. It's okay.
Okay. So yeah, smoking is only allowed outside campus area. So if you are in campus area, including parking lot, or even in classroom, you are not. Is it forbidden to smoke inside the campus area? So yeah, if you would like to smoke, if you are a smoker, then go outside the campus. Okay, Daniel. Nice. And next. Cheating and any other act that violates academic code of conduct is subject to expel from the school. Yes. If you are there to cheat or do the plagiarism, beware that you might be get expelled from the school, because our rectors has firmly saying that if you are cheating or doing any other act that violates academic code of conduct, you might get expelled. Okay. Number of absence during the semester maximum is yes, that's true. It's only 2 or 3 absence. For percentage, it's only 20%, if I'm not mistaken. So it depends on the semester, the weeks in the semester. It's so yeah.
So attendance very important, yeah, for an Indonesian university.
Yes. And this is the consequences if you yes, if you are exceeding the maximum limits of absence, then you will be not eligible to join the exam. So it's not like necessarily you are failing the subject directly, but you will not eligible to join the exam, because one courses is included with several percentage of for calculation of GPA. For example, assignment 20%, mid exam 35%, final exam is 40%, for example. So if you are not eligible to join the final exam, then your GPA will be reduced like 40% of it. Okay, still Kim Hano. Nice. And this is for those who live in BSQ. So how many guests or visitors is allowed to stay overnight at your BSQ room if you are living in BSQ? Yes, the correct answer is no guest allowed to stay overnight. But if you have guests that you would like to visit you, it's allowed in the only in common room or common area only. So you are not allowed to bring your friends goes to your room if you are staying in BSQ. Okay, still?
Wow.
True or false? Yeah, if you have visa with study purposes, is it allowed to have part-time job for maximum 20 hours per week?
Oh.
It's false. know if you are holding your visa with visa type C316 for study purposes, you are not allowed to have part-time job at all. Okay, so beware of it. And this is another additional questions. The Borobudur Temple, said about Indonesia. Is it true or is it false that the Borobudur Temple is listed as UNESCO World Heritage List? Yes, that's true. Okay, another additional questions. See?
Wow.
Blue fire. Where is it? It's only two in the world, known only two in the world. One is in Iceland and the other one is Indonesia. Which location has the blue fire? Yes, it's in Kawah Ijen, Banyuwangi. So if you would like to see the World Heritage List like Borobudur Temple, or you would like to see the blue fire, then you can visit these places. Okay, I think that's all. So let's see the podium. The third one is Songo. Okay, good. Lin, the second, and the first one is Hanul. Awesome.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, all three students have been to Indonesia for a while.
Yes.
No? Yeah, okay. So, that's the benefit of bringing you guys together, yeah? You already have the insight. Cool.
Okay, I think that's all, Miss Felice, Faye. Now you can continue.
Okay, so basically it's another session by Miss Nico. Mr. Nico. Mr. Nico will explain further about the high school equivalency and health insurance. This is some important thing for you to know. So make sure you take notes or pay attention very closely to what Mr. Nico will explain. So again, maybe Leah can share this.
You want me to share? Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Kahoot done. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so Nico.
So it's me again. I hope you'll not get bored. So it's just a few information for you. That there's first one, the equivalency. The equivalency process or the equivalency of your high school diploma is needed for foreign citizen who's studying in Indonesia, would like to continue to higher education institution to do the equivalency. The good thing is this process will be helped by us, totally by us. So you only need to submit the required documents, and we will help you along the process until the Ministry of Education issue the equivalency certificate. So basically that's it. It's only when we get your documents and we will request recommendation letter to the embassy, and also we will also do the registration to the Ministry of Education, and then we will wait for them to issue the high school diploma or equivalency certificate. So for those who already have this, then it's good. But for those who haven't, then I will inform this or ask regarding to this to your email. Okay. And after the equivalency is the health insurance. Yes, the health insurance. First of all, I would like to make a statement that I'm not an insurance agent. So this is just a requirement for international students for to have the health insurance during their study in Indonesia. Why? Because I have my experience when I was in the outbound student mobility that one student when going to the host university, where it's when he go to Korea, then he's very healthy. But when in Korea, suddenly he got sick, and unfortunately he doesn't have any health insurance with him. then it costs him a lot of money rather than he spend a few money on with the health insurance. So this health insurance, just in case if there is something urgent or something needs to taken care of, then you will have the insurance. So here we have a cooperation with BNI Life. The policy is 1 year from 1 September to 31 August of 2021, and it's only cover for student only. And the claim process, it can be cashless or reimbursement. Okay, next. So we have the benefit is inpatient and outpatient. So what is the difference between inpatient benefit and outpatient benefit? Is inpatient benefit that when you are need to be hospitalized, so we have the benefit of this. Or the outpatient is when you only need to go to see the doctor and get some prescription and asking for the medical assistance. So this also have the benefits. So for the annual cost, if you would like to, if you haven't have the health insurance, and the annual cost is, you can see in here, for male and female is a bit different. But for those who are our scholarship awardee, the BINUS World Class Scholarship, it's already included your benefit. Yeah. Is it also when for students who are still abroad, like Fabio still in the US, Lace rated still in the Cambodia, you still be able to make use of this benefit, because under these circumstances, because this is a very rare condition, then you can have the benefit in your country. But the process will be a reimbursement. So you will need to pay, and then you will have to send the documents to us for reimbursement. So here is the benefit, the inpatient benefit. You can see here, it's in rupiah, yeah. So it's not in USD or in another foreign currency, but it's in rupiah. And for the next is outpatient benefit. Outpatient. Okay. So if you would like to go to see a doctor for a consultation, this. So this is my suggestion, our suggestion. If you would like to see or to use this benefit, if you would like to just to consult a doctor, we suggest you to go to a smaller clinic, because they might charge you a smaller number of consultation fee. But if you are going to the big hospital, if the charge is exceeding the number, then you will need to do the payment for the differences. So for example, if the doctor charge you like 100,000 rupiah, then you will need to add up or top up the 25,000 rupiah. And next. Yeah, the procedure cashless, like we said before. And then the reimbursement. Next. Continue.
Sorry, I'm trying. Wait. There we go.
Yeah, this is the member card that you need to swipe. And next. So here is the procedure for cashless. So you will need to show your card and identity card to the registration officer, and they will swipe the card. And if it's approved, then you will get the confirmation from them. Then you will get the health services, and the hospital will send the final bill. And then when you already ready going out of the hospital, then they will check if the amount of money is, or the bill is already correct, and it's all covered, then you doesn't need to pay for the excess. But if it's there is any differences, then you will need to pay the excess charge. And for reimbursement, for those who are abroad or doesn't have the list of hospital that is in coverage. Next. Yeah, you need to pay upfront by yourself, and then you will need to send the reimbursement documents to us. This is just for this under circumstances that you can send it to us, but for the usual process that you will send it directly to BNI, and then you will get your reimbursement will be processed, and you will get the payment, the reimbursement payment. Okay, and this is the documents, letter from doctors, invoice and receipt, original, please don't lose it, and the medical resume, and also cover letter from a doctor.
The same thing, yeah, inpatient only. I made a mistake here, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think that's everything from the insurance. So for those who the other international students who haven't have the health insurance, you can join this. But if you would like to choose another provider, then please do so. But the important thing is that you need to have the health insurance at your home. Okay. Now is for the visa, I believe. Then for visa, I will pass it to Miss Maria regarding visa. Miss Maria already here.
In general, before process your visa, we need to process first is your study permit. The second one is your telex, and then visa, and then the last one will be ITAS. Okay. Actually, there are some type of visa. The first one is diplomatic visa, duty visa, visit visa, and limited stay visa. Maybe you can check out on your own document in which type of visa that you are holding now. But most of you, I do believe that you have limited stay visa that maybe from your previous sponsor, from your school or from your parents probably. And then okay, this is actually the procedure for the document. Actually, in general there are three type of period for your visa. The first one is for the shortest one is for 6-month period. The second is for the 12 months or 1 year, and the other one, the maximum that you can process is for 24 months or for 2 years. And then here are the necessary document to process your documents. The first one is for your study permit. Actually, later on, I can inform you in detail what kind of documents that we need to get from you in order to process your study permit. Okay. And then the next, okay, just let's skip this one. And then this is actually the flow in general and timeline to process your documents. Okay. And this is for the visa and telex and ITAS fee. This is actually for the official number or the official fee that you should pay from the authorities. But if you may use like visa agent, it may be it may have like more expensive or higher price. Okay. Okay, so for the ITAS 6-month ITAS, it's going to have like 1.600 million, and for the 1 year, it's going to be 2.5, and for 2 years, it's going to be 3.750 thousand rupiah. And actually, before the ITAS, you may need to pay for the first one is telex, which is cost 200,000 rupiah, and then later on you need to pay in Indonesian embassy for the visa or VITAS itself, which is cost around more or less around 150 US dollar, and then I think that's all. The cost for your stay permit. Okay, this is the example of the document that you will process later on. The first one is the study permit. Study permit is actually processed by BINUS, and then it's processed through the online. So we will upload all your documents, and then the soft copy document will be sent to you later on with the letter of acceptance and also with another document. So you can apply your visa at the embassy by bringing this document. And this one, the other one is like the telex. So we also the one who process the telex through the online. And then when it's released, we send those three kind of documents: study permit, telex, and letter of acceptance from BINUS. And okay, this is the visa or VITAS that you will get from the Indonesian embassy in your home country or the other country, which is will include the number of your IMEI number that which is include on your previous telex. Okay, this is will state it your sponsor, which is BINUS, Yayasan Bina Nusantara. And for your visa, actually this is single entry. So you will use this once you enter Indonesia by using this visa or VITAS. You have to convert it into ITAS before you're going out from Indonesia. So if when you enter Indonesia for once and then you haven't converted into your ITAS and then you're going out, then it will be automatically how do you call it? You cannot longer use it. And this is work prohibited. So remember, as the first we process your document on your study permit, it's already stated that it's for study purpose only, not for working or doing any political activities. So you have to use your visa, your ITAS for study purpose only. And this is actually the telex number. And this is the expiry of your VITAS. So you must convert your VITAS into ITAS before this period, before this time. And then since the first process we we have input for 6-month period. Then the telex will also put the same period, and also your VITAS, and also your VITAS and also your ITAS will be has the same period. Okay, this is the form of ITAS. So when you have arrived in Indonesia and then you visit the immigration office, you will, at the end, you will have this document, your ITAS. So whenever you're going around Indonesian area or you're going abroad, you are recommended, you are encouraged to always bring your ITAS. So whenever you come back to Indonesia, you don't need to process your other visa. Okay, actually this is the sample of EPO. Actually, at the end of your study, when you have graduated from BINUS, it means that the sponsorship from BINUS, it should be stopped. Then you have to do the acceptance process at the immigration. Okay, so actually due to the current situation about the pandemic, actually the document process is a bit changed. We need to process some documents a bit differently, especially for those who are still outside Indonesia. For now, we haven't received the update yet about the regulation that will allow you to enter Indonesia. So that's why for now we are still keep updating the new regulation from the government. So once they have released the new regulation that allow you to enter Indonesia, we will start to process your documents. And then yes. Okay, so for those who are still in your home country, please stay safe in your home country. We will keep you updated about the progress or the latest announcement from Indonesian authorities, so you know when and what so you know when and what to do on the next process before you coming to Indonesia. And then for the other one, like for those who are from calling visa countries, actually you may need have a bit longer process for the document than the other who are coming not from the calling visa countries. But don't need to worry that we will process your document as soon as possible, actually. And for those who are already in Indonesia and then you are holding your ITAS or any other kind of document, you may need to change the sponsor from your previous sponsor to BINUS. But then we as the situation at the immigration also a bit overload. So if you still have a quite long period of your ITAS expiry, it will be better for you just keep having your previous ITAS, and later on when the document process can be done, we will inform you and then we will guide you step by step how to do the sponsorship changing. I mean how to do the changing changing sponsorship process. And then visit visa. Okay, yeah. Okay, for the, if some of you may have like visit visa or a visa on arrival, for now, maybe you're still safe because you automatically have like emergency visa. But the latest announcement that we got from the authority, it will be valid only until 20 September. So it's better for you if you are now still holding the visit visa or visa on arrival, you have to start process your ITAS. Okay, for you who have like permanent resident permit or diplomatic stay permit, as long as it's still valid, you can still have your permanent resident permit and diplomatic stay permit without necessary to process your ITAS, but still we need to process your study permit. Okay, so actually in general, this is the action that you need to do. Please send me your scan passport and then your KITAS, ITAP, or diplomatic visa to my email. So we will do check your document. So we know when your document should be processed. And then if you have somebody like a visa agent person who were helping you in your previous document process, you also can include the contact number to the email. Okay, actually this is my contact number and my email address. So whenever you have any question regarding to your documents, you just feel free to text me or to contact me through an email. I think that's all from me. Okay, thank you, Faye.
Okay, so guys, if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to drop your questions on the chat box. If you can speak now. I will give like 2 minutes probably for waiting for you if you have any questions to Mr. Nico or Miss Mary about visa or health insurance or education equivalency. Please raise your questions now. I will wait for 1 or 2 minutes.
I'm sorry for those students who are fee paying for the moment. I will focus a little bit on Venus World Class Scholarship, but this shouldn't take more than a few minutes. Yeah. So basically, just to remind Venus World Class Scholarship holders of the benefits, but also the responsibilities that go along with it. So Venus World Class Scholarship, you are aware, is a special scholarship for international students, and it is very generous. It covers full tuition. It also covers Venus Square if needed, and then as well visa process and so on. As well as health insurance. The reason why we have this scholarship is again because we value international perspective on our campus, and of course this comes along with certain responsibilities. Now, so as Venus World Class Scholarship holders, you are expected to uphold the good name of Venus. You have been selected because you are considered to match the Venus spirit. Because you're academically excellent and because you have engaged in the past and are expected essentially to keep active student life during your stay at Venus. So the minimum requirement for your scholarship renewal every semester is 2.75 GPS. This means that we look at the classes that you're currently taking, not your overall GPA. So this doesn't necessarily include courses that you have transferred or courses that you have done in the past semester. So every semester for the courses you're taking, you're expected to have a strong finish. Now, of course, this comes with engagement as well. So you will be expected to, in some ways, engage with support of internationalization at BINUS. So in other words, you need to find ways to essentially show to the rest of BINUS community where you're coming from and add value with this perspective. You can do that either by maybe writing for an online newspaper, or this can be as well through any event or a workshop on your country, or something completely else innovative that I haven't mentioned. Yeah. So the duration of the scholarship is based on your study plan. So if you have transferred some credit, that means that your scholar, you will be expected to complete earlier your studies. And of course, if you're a scholarship holder and you have started, you're expected to complete the program. Yeah, I think it's simple enough. Yeah. So we have Christabel with us once again. Who is essentially there to help you with your ambassadorship projects, but you're expected essentially to find and initiate your own engagements. That's why we as well have a small budget for international students, and other fee-paying students can as well join in with our scholarship students to create certain activities which are related to international student body and internationalization. Yeah, so we can support, if you have some ideas, these initiatives. Yeah? Please take a look at your BINUS World Class Scholarship Agreement once again. Yeah, to make sure that you understand as well the regulations, but also the benefit. We will also send a pack to your parents. Don't forget about the graduation requirements. We will inform your parents about it as well. Graduation requirements are something basic, and scholarship comes on top of that. So don't forget as well, SAT points, social hours, all this is important, and you will learn about it if you haven't so far in your FYP. Nah? There is also parent monitoring portal. Your parents will be able to see only your GPA, not your GPS there, but still there is a possibility for parents to engage and monitor your performance. So we will invite your parents to do that. Nah? Okay, I believe that's it. Yeah, from regarding the scholarship. Are there any questions?
Yeah, we have some questions from Felice. What do you mean by ambassadorship? Maybe you can just clarify it in a short sentence, Leah.
Okay, one moment. I have just somebody asking to enter. I guess this has been taken care of. Okay, so ambassadorship can really be anything that is related to supporting international student body and international experience on campus. Yeah? So we have international office that organizes different lectures and workshops throughout the semester. So for example, we have BINUS Festival twice a semester, where we'll bring in speakers from foreign companies to offer their perspective. But we also engage our students. So you can talk about your country, for example. You can talk about the particular element of the culture that you come from. Or you can as well engage in a certain promotion or communication activities, so to say, in order to attract more students and support, again, the growth of the international student body. So you can try to post interesting elements of BINUS Live on your Instagram, make it public. This is also a possibility. So there are really different ways to engage. And like I mentioned, we also have a small budget. If you come up with an idea as a group, that's excellent. Yeah, and we can discuss.
Okay, thank you, Leah. For we have also some questions from Ridwan and Fabio about previous session about of Miss Maria. It's already
Okay.
answered on the chat box. So Fabio and Ridwan, you can check on the chat box. Okay, so we're going to continue with the highlight of today's session from Pak Indra. Pak Indra, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Pak Indra. So Pak Indra is basically the entrepreneurship and incubation section head in BINUS CIDR, Center of Innovation Design and Entrepreneurship Research. Your interest is more on startup and innovation specialist, are you, Pak Indra?
I'm sorry, Feli?
Your specialist area, is it about startup and innovation, right?
Yes.
Okay. So within, maybe you can tell more about BINUS CIDR to introduce yourself, and you can start
Okay.
with introducing yourself before we start the session.
All right. So I will show you in one slide along this session, but to speak about CIDR in a very concise manner, CIDR is one unit inside the BINUS Internationals that are specializes in developing the entrepreneurial activity. So by entrepreneurial activity, it means that along your study in BINUS, especially in BINUS International, you will meet us several times. The first one is in your second semester under the project hatchery classes. And those classes is basically optional in terms of path that you are choosing. There are Apple academic classes and the regular business classes. You will get more information later on that. I won't dig deep to that matters right now. But then after that, in semester 3, you will meet us again in entrepreneurship hatchery classes. Basically, every student, local international students in BINUS International, must take these two classes because these classes are what do you call it? A must-do classes among the several other classes in BINUS International. After that those two classes, if you are thinking of being an entrepreneurship or willing to become an entrepreneur, and you are thinking of starting your own startup, then you will meet again with us, with CIDR, in your semester 6 and 7 under the entrepreneurship or social entrepreneurship track. That will be informed to you later on, and I think the staff in BINUS will always remind you when you're entering your semester 5 that you need to choose your track for next semester and so on and so forth. Especially for the entrepreneurship or social entrepreneurship track, I also noted you'll see in your screen right now. There are also I also put semester 4 and 5. What does that mean? That means if you're actually having no problem in taking extra activity during your semester 4 and 5, you can always welcome to join the entrepreneurship track activity. It will not, if you're taking it in your semester 4 and 5, it will not include in your semester activities. So it's more like extracurricular activity based on your own consent. But what you get from that activity, from that voluntary activity, is pretty much the same like when you're taking the entrepreneurship track in semester 6 and 7. So what I'm trying to say here is that in BINUS International, especially with CIDR, we are opening our door and our support to everyone who are pursuing the entrepreneurship path after your study in BINUS. So within these 4 years, the more you delve into, the more you're approaching us in terms of entrepreneurship activity, the better we can support you in becoming an entrepreneur, especially during your study here. After the study, feel free to, we are also welcoming you to join the entrepreneurship track. In fact, I do have one student right now that is enrolling again, asking me special permission to enroll with the entrepreneurship track after his graduation. So we are still doing that because being an entrepreneur is a matter of journey. We believe that. And in that journey, not everyone has the same pace of being entrepreneurs. Some of you might be successful in the very first try, but some of you will need several times to do the activity, the cycle, to understand what is being an entrepreneurship, what being an entrepreneur means. So that basically us and our activity. We in more details, every class is delivered in a different style. For example, Apple classes will be very focused on a project-based IT project because it's Apple classes from Apple. You're not gonna learn from the regular business perspective, but it's more about developers' perspective. So if you're thinking of, what do you call it? Equipping yourself in making an app, probably that that class is suitable for you. But if you're not really convenient in having a very targeted project, a very short schedule, or you're not very convenient in coding activity, so you can also take the regular entrepreneurship classes. For the entrepreneurship hatchery, the point is about how you pinpoint or how you cater your business idea to make it successful, because not every idea is executable. Not every business idea is easy to measure, and what you're learning in the semester 3 classes is how you make or how you create a business idea that is has a potential to be marketed, because not every idea is actually marketable. In semester 6 and 7, basically in semester 3 you already know how to find a marketable business idea, but in semester 6 and 7 it's more about how you test the idea. For example, from your last semester in semester 3, the idea from semester 3, how you test that into a really good product and service. So when you actually do the business, when you actually launch the product, the market is actually responding well. That is in general what you're learning with Cider. Aside from this, we also have another mini classes, if you will, or another mini sessions scattered around the entrepreneurship issues. For example, the lecturers or maybe workshop and etc. That's the introduction from Cider. And before that, I also welcome you guys into BINUS as a freshman. I have no idea how many of you is actually in Indonesia right now and how many of you are still in your own country. But regardless of that, I'd like to say welcome for every one of you. And hopefully this situation is not gonna be long, so we can start to go to you can start to go to Jakarta and meet your friends and also do the activities like we used to do before this situation happens. So again, yeah, thank you and welcome to BINUS, and thank you for having me in this session. About this activity now, I'd like you to share, and also because I used to be an international student myself, establishing a team from a strangers, because we are international students, and we are pretty much not familiar with the countries that we are in and we are studying. Based on my own experience, it's quite hard when it's about group work, when it's about in college you need to do the group work very often. So probably in one semester you're gonna have 4 different groups, and you need to manage between them. There's a lot of things happening. Before I continue further, I'd like to inform you that this session is pretty much very casual. So feel free for you to come up, to say something, and to share your experience, because I'm going to deliver some conversational format here, and also some workshop activities as well. The idea is, during your next 4 years, during your school activity, the college activities, when you have to deal with group making, what should you do? Probably this will be very useful for you in the next first year, probably, or maybe you can use this for the rest of your life. I'm not really sure whether you're a group person or you're more a solo person, but in terms of your situation right now, because you're a college student and you're gonna go through several classes, group work is something that you can't avoid. So yeah, I like to make this activities more conversational. So the theme is about making group work, but what we're doing is more about culinary activity, culinary adventure, if you will. So yes, before I continue, how many of you are actually in Indonesia right now? Can I get some number who's already in Indonesia?
Yeah, I think we have some students saying, but I would estimate probably about half is in Indonesia already.
Okay. And I believe some of you that are already in Indonesia maybe already know or already get in touch with Indonesian culinary. But for you who doesn't, who's still in your own country right now, understand about the Indonesian culinary may be a plus side, because you can use this as an icebreaker to talk with your Indonesian friends or to another international students who already taste some of the Indonesian food. In your picture right now, it's one of the Indonesian staple food. It's sate ayam. But what I'm trying to explain to you right now is we are going to explore some food that is widely available. Maybe back again.
Sorry.
Yeah, back to some Indonesian food that is very, very available in the market. You can find it almost everywhere in Indonesia. And also, in the next sessions, you will go through, you will have some opportunities to talk with your fellow international students friend and try to get to know each other better. And at the end of the session, mid to end, we will do some activities together with your friends. That's it so far. Our activity today. We will start it soon. But before that, I think you already got some information about from the Nico, I think. Please rename your name with the what do you call it? The The code over
Amount
there.
of money.
If, for example, if you're Amir, then please write 5K underscore white underscore Amir, something like that. Yes, please rename yourself into that format. Fabio, thank you, but you need to rename yourself, not in chat.
So I will help
Yeah, Hassan,
Rainy.
thanks. That's
I will
perfect.
help student as well.
Yes. Has anyone renamed their Wei Xiao? Okay, can someone help Lim?
Yeah, one moment. So Ridwan, please change your name, yeah, to 10K underscore yellow underscore Ridwan.
Okay, everyone has renamed their name in
No, not yet.
Jiangju, please. Huayang Kim, Felice, Seongmo. Abel, can you help renaming? So you look at the slides, for example, who is speaking?
or your name using the format of the number 5K, 10K, 15K, 20K, and also underscore the color of your name and your name. Like I think most of the participants already did that. Thank you.
So basically, how to rename is to seek to find your own video, and then there are three dots on the above your self. You can rename yourself there. If you have problems in renaming, I think almost everyone. You still don't get your amount of money, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he can be 10 green.
Wayung and Yungju, you can just pick 10 green, 10K green.
Okay, I think we're ready. Huayang Kim.
While we're waiting, After this, when we will send you to a random group, and it doesn't really matter where you are after that. Feel free to move between groups that pick your interest more. What are the groups? I will explain it to you later. But what important thing is right now, I would like to let you know that don't be confused. After that, we will send you to a very random group. But then you also have a mission. What is the mission? I will tell you later on after everyone is ready. But yes, after you being thrown into a very random group, feel free to move between groups. And what you're doing is basically learn about certain food. Indonesia. To
But
each
Indra,
other.
sorry, your audio is cut off a little bit, so maybe you can repeat your instructions again.
Okay. Yes. Well, you will be thrown into a very random. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. So if everyone ready, please, Miss Leah, go to. Okay. So this is your mission for the first mission. Right now, when you're coming to Indonesia, most likely you will encounter some street food. I can bet my money on this. Every one of you that already in Indonesia will most likely buy some of this, the food that I will show you later. But again, in Indonesia, when you're coming to Indonesia, you will meet this. What we're doing right now is basically we're giving you some money over there, 5K, 10K, 20K, 15K, if I'm not mistaken. So use your name, the money on yourself. Try to tag along with some people, and then after that, try to stay in one group, in one particular group that pick your interest. But to stay in that group, the amount of money as a group, needs to be equal or more than the price list. Get it? So after this, I will show you some menu. Maybe back later on.
Sorry.
Not now.
Okay.
I will show you some menu, and then after that, to be able to stay in every group, the amount of money needs to be more or equal to the price list. You can, if you think that your money is not enough to be there, to be available in that group, feel free to, what do you call it, to ask anyone else to join that group. Is it clear? So it's basically we're trying to shopping some food, and while in that group, you can learn about some menu, and you can feel free to talk to each other about your food interests. All right, maximum 4 people, but since we only have very few people, please ignore that maximum number of people. All right, Miss Leah can, or whoever the admin, I think it's Leah, yeah? We can go. This is the menu. All the breakout rooms will be named into a certain dish, and some of us will be there on that breakout room and play some video about how the food is made, or some information about the food itself. Feel free to stroll between rooms before you decide which food is, which group you want to stay, and that's it for the first activity. Anyone clear? So for you who got 5K, then most likely you will collaborate with other people. We have gado-gado, iga bakar, mie ayam, martabak, and siomay Bandung. What are they? You'll get more information in the breakout room after this. You ready? Okay. Lim is ready. So is Miss Leah, are you ready?
One moment.
Oh, Abel is coming.
Oh.
There's one new student actually joining. William, are you there? Maybe you can help rename your name into.
I think I have already.
20_William. _White_William.
Udah. Okay.
Okay, feel free to throw. Maybe right now you just keep in mind or aim some food, and after that, feel free to move around the breakout rooms. And to move around the breakout rooms, what you have to do is just put the scroll inside the your Zoom bar. There will be pop up some information like security, participants chat, and things like that. There will be a breakout room icon, and when you click that, you can choose to where you can go. So I think because you all now are co-hosts.
Yeah, one moment. I just need to name the breakout rooms.
To send us to some breakout rooms.
So Pak Indra, I have some question. Let's say if I want to eat iga bakar and I have only 5K, and then in that group there are 4 other people with 20K. So the amount of money in that group is 85, right? It's okay, right? Everyone
Sorry,
can
can you repeat it again? Because I lost your voice.
Oh, so let's say I want to eat iga bakar and I have only 5K, and then there are 3 other students, let's say, with 20K. So the amount of money is 65 in that group, right? So all of us can stay in that room. I don't have to be kicked out because I only have 5K, right?
Yes.
60 or more, right?
Yeah, equal or more.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys. Now we can try to learn about 5 menu that is commonly found in Indonesia. How they're made this menu inside the breakout rooms, and you can also hang out and talk to your friends while waiting. It's only a very, very short activity, perhaps around 5 minutes activity. So, yeah.
Okay, opening.
All right.
Hello, guys. So, Ridwan and Yung Hyuk. You guys here?
Yes, hi.
Hello. So if you're not interested in eating gado-gado, you can move to a different room. Otherwise, gado-gado, yeah, I think it's 30,000. I can, you have been to Indonesia before, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then Ridwan as well, right? Ridwan is maybe on a toilet break. Okay, so you move to a different room. So in that case, you can decide whether you want to move to a different room depending on what food you prefer. You like gado-gado?
Not really.
Not really? Okay, then you can find a different room.
Okay. Bye.
Ciao. So Lin Luen and Lee Woo Young, you can move to either whichever room you prefer. Yeah.
I am using my handphone, but I can move to other room.
You can or cannot?
Cannot.
Here, I move you. Where would you? I move you to Martabak?
Yes, I like that.
Yung Martabak.
Okay, now we are back in main session. How many of you decide to go with me? I am
3.
3. Okay. Well, in my group in Somai there are many people, but at the last minute there are only 2 people. That's all right. Okay, so that's our first activity. The idea of the first activity is not about teamwork, but it's more about the cultural information using the food as a vehicle to accommodate you in get to know to each other. Um, we're continuing our activity today. I hope you don't mind. Where is the?
I'm sharing. 1 moment.
Yeah. Okay. So you used to go to one group. You can start with the group that you think the most. You can start with the. I think we will randomly send you to another information another group. But the second activity, you have color code. Every one of you. Yellow means something that is belongs to spices and special ingredients, like you already see. White is basically the flour, sugars, rice, and that kind of stuff. You will be again thrown into a very random group, but the objective for this activity is you can talk among the people inside the group uh, to create to share some recipe of a dish. Could be from your country. If you need, for example, if you need certain fruit and vegetables, then in that group should be a people with green color. If you need a certain meat into that dish, then you need someone with red color in your group. At the end of the session, you get. I think you can have another 5 minutes. Again, you can move between the groups if you need certain ingredients, but you have 5 minutes to share some recipe from your country. You only need one recipe from between group. Is that clear?
Any questions? You can chat. You can also unmute yourselves and ask.
Yes. So you will be thrown into certain random group. I don't know who get what, but inside that group, basically you need to deliver some recipe, and in order to do that, you need to have certain colors. If your recipe doesn't require any type of meat, then you can remove people with red, or you can just let him or her stay in your group without using that ingredients. That's okay. But the idea is you need to show some or to share some recipe in your group.
1 moment.
Okay.
1 moment. 1 moment. Okay. Okay. Open rooms.
Okay.
food.
Me neither.
Hi guys, I'm here to help. If you need help with ideas, so we have Ali Hassan and Fiki Petri here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so did you guys already come up with an idea of what you would like to cook?
No, we don't have any recipes. No.
Okay, but you're red, so we have meats. We have 2 meats here, and we have one vegetables, right?
Mm.
So,
Yes.
try to think. Is there food from your country with a lot of meat? Something very meaty?
We can make.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can make some kind of eggs or something like. We can use the vegetables and in the red. What?
Yeah, we can make soups. Yeah.
Maybe like eggs grilled.
Eggs, but eggs you don't have. You have meat and you have vegetables.
I think red is meat and eggs.
Oh, there was eggs as well. Sorry. Okay, okay. So eggs and with some mushrooms in it. Or what kind of eggs do you eat? Fiki, where you're from? I cannot hear you.
We could just do like normal breakfast, like eggs, bacon, and whatever, potatoes for vegetable, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, potatoes, vegetables, eggs, and bacon. Okay, remind me where you're from. Does the group know? Ali and Hassan?
From Canada.
Canada, okay. And what about you two guys? How do you eat
Somali.
eggs? Somalia? Both Somalia, right?
Yeah, both.
And how do you eat your eggs?
I like them hard boiled personally.
Hard. Okay. Okay. So
With rice.
With rice, okay.
Yeah.
And it's of course, in the potatoes compared to rice, eggs with rice. Interesting. Okay. So which one do you want to make? Rice, egg and rice, or eggs and potatoes?
Eggs and potatoes, because I never tried that.
Okay. Yay! Eggs and potatoes. Do we need anything else? So we have the greens. That's the can be potatoes, yeah, and then eggs and bacon, right? Awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
Fiki, do you ever eat eggs with rice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I eat lots of like Indonesian type of food because my mother's Indonesian.
Oh,
So,
okay. So yeah, that's very common then to eat that. That was originally for me very weird. Yeah. Okay. So it's not gonna be weird for Ali and Hassan once they arrive to Indonesia. Okay, I will let you guys chat. I'm gonna try and go and check what's going on in the other groups. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will call you soon to the main room.
So, any interesting egg stories?
group activity, I was late to the
Okay, rooms are closing. So, Pa Indra.
Yes.
How was the experience?
Well, it's pretty much what do you call it? Some students are sharing. We do have three options in my group. There are one menu from Korea, one menu from Singapore, and one menu from Djibouti, if I'm not mistaken. Ridwan? From Ridwan here. So we choose the spicy banana.
Spicy
in my
banana,
group.
wow.
Yeah. How about the other groups? I think.
Faye, maybe in your group, do we have a spokesperson who would like to share?
Maybe maybe you want to speak, or Lay, or I forgot one more.
It's okay. Lay can try. Lay can try.
Yeah, Lay.
Okay, our group decided to cook rendang, Indonesian dishes. Yes.
So what did you guys decide? What were you cooking?
Rendang. Is it rendang?
Yeah, rendang.
Yeah,
I call it correctly.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So
chicken spicy flavor, something like that.
Okay. Anybody else wants to share what from their groups your final decided recipe?
Yeah, from my group, there is Fabio. Fabio would like to share. Fabio, yeah.
Yes, our group, since we didn't have red, we decided to go with spicy avocado rice.
Cool.
It's white rice with smashed avocado mixed together, black pepper and cayenne pepper.
Oh, which?
Wow, that sounds delicious.
Is that Indonesian?
I don't think so. We don't have that.
I think it's Korean.
Cool.
How many groups do we have, Leah?
We had five groups. So then, Abel, in your team, you can pick somebody.
On my team, maybe Eldino.
So we decided to cook rendang with sayur nangka.
Oh.
Sayur nangka. Sayur nangka is what?
Sayur nangka is like a vegetable dish. Yeah, because we also decided on rendang, and we had a green, so we decided because you usually eat rendang with sayur nangka. Yeah.
Interesting. We had as well an interesting discussion around eggs in my group. Maybe Fiki wants to share.
Yeah. Since we only had 2 meat and 1 grain, we decided on like a typical like breakfast, American/Canadian, I guess. Since I'm Canadian, we did like scrambled eggs, bacon, and like hash browns. I mean.
Cool.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I think it's too short. Yeah, the session is too short, but hopefully we can use this as a starting point. After this, you will still meet your friends, and I don't know if there are anyone who wants to share their dishes from their country or anything. Please do so. Leave comments or leave the chat open. But as is for now, I'd like to close to end this session with one final slide. If you may, Miss Leah. Okay. Again, maybe in the next 4 years you will work with people you like. In terms of creating a team, you may start with people that you like. You can start with people that has same interest with you, or you can just choose the friends that has the same hobbies, for example, or probably he or she is the person next to you. But doing that as a team, you need extra effort. It has pluses and minuses. If you work with people you like, the easy part is that you can always communicate well with he or she. But probably he or she has what you call it has least, for example, he or she is not fit with your requirements as in doing the assignments. The second way of choosing your teammates, maybe you can just focus on the task. If it's about accounting assignment, then focus with and just go along with people that are good on that part. It doesn't always be the people you like, but as long as he or she can help you in doing the assignments or in doing the job, then it's good for you as well. But the best thing in making your life easy in doing the assignments is where you work with people you like and you can develop your team into finishing the assignments. This can be two ways. You start with people you like and then develop the skills later on, or you start with people that complements the skills and you develop your relationship later on. Both can be done. It's not always easy, but in the next 4 years you will meet people that you like, you will meet people that you don't really like, but you need them, for example, still, and you need to choose which what do you call it, which path that fits your style best. Are you able to are you able to manage your feeling, or you are rather do things with people that you like, which has no conflict, rather than people that has competence but is very annoying to you? It's at the end of the day, it's up to you. But if you can work your skills in personal what do you call it, personal relations, if you can work your skills on your people skills basically, or if you can work your hard skills, for example, learn better, then that will be no problem. In the next 4 years, you need to develop yourself. You will automatically develop yourself, of course, but at the same time, experience a lot. Don't forget to try, mix and match what kind of people you can work with. Understand that in the next 4 years, because after graduations, you will enter another new level of environment. You need to get to know who I can work, what kind of people that I can work with, what kind of people that I cannot work with, and more importantly, you need to know whether I'm a solo or I'm a team person. You have 4 years to explore. You have 4 years to develop yourself, and hopefully we can meet again, and feel free to discuss anything if you need so with me or with any other BINUS staff in the next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Pak Indra, for the session. It's been fun and nice to know each other's dishes. We learn a lot, and we learn how to communicate as well as a team. So yeah, we're going to close this session. Pak Indra, thank you again once more. So we can give a shout out thank you to Pak Indra as well.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you, Pak Indra.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yay. Okay, so we're going to continue with semester support package. What we can have as classes are going online, and we would like to keep on delivering the best experience of your students' life here in BINUS. We would like to give you some activities online. The closest schedule will be on September 10 at 3 p.m. It's about getting the best out of your intercultural learning experience. Maybe Ms. Leah can help describe this event further.
Yeah, sure. So the scholarship students have already gotten the information, yeah, and we will send per email as well to the rest of the group. That we're going to have an external expert essentially speak about intercultural understanding and how we can communicate and collaborate together better across cultures. Yeah. This is optional for students who are not under scholarship. Yeah, but please sign up if you would like to participate. At the provided link, and then we will come back to you based on the first come first serve basis, because the space is for this session is limited. Yeah, but hopefully something that can help you work yeah, better with people from different backgrounds. Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you are. Thank you, Ms. Leah. Make sure you are registered by Monday, September 7th. And it's also first come first served basis, as Ms. Leah told you. Make sure you registered as fast as possible. Yeah. We also will send the email about the workshop to you later on. Next, we are going to have a group feedback sessions with ICR team every approximately 5 weeks. Every 5 weeks. This is the goal is to help you with any issues or inquiries or questions that you may have along your studies. And it's basically a discussion and a chat room where we can share infos and updates later on. Further details will be informed later through your emails, so make sure you also check your emails. Or we will share also the group on the WhatsApp group, BINUS International Scholarship and International Students 2020. So if you are not into your WhatsApp group yet, you can shout out to us and we will add you to the WhatsApp group. For those who haven't got any WhatsApp number, please kindly email us so we can add you to the group, yeah? And don't forget to connect with us. We have websites, global.binus.ac.id. There will be updates there and things that you can find, lots of information there you can check. We also have an online magazine of Hive Indo, binus.ac.id/Hive-Indo/. It's basically featuring voices from all BINUSians community, students, faculty, staff, and our partners. Your story can also be featured on the Hive Indo website. If you want to share your story, you can simply check on the bottom of the website, and there's an email there. You can email the Global BINUS team, or you can just come to us, contact Ms. Abel, and Ms. Abel will be able to help you with your stories to be uploaded on the Hive Indo. Our email is global@binus.edu, and don't forget to follow our Instagram as well. Spread your BINUS experience with your families, colleagues, friends, anyone that you know, and get them follow our Instagram as well. So I think that's basically all for today. Before we end the session, I would like to say thank you for all panels and for students who are joining offshore or onshore for taking your time to join the session. It's been almost 4 hours. We shared quite a lot of information and have a great time together. I hope you have a great time and have new knowledge as well. Before the end, I would like to take some pictures. I would like to take some pictures, so please turn on your videos. Turn on your videos. Ms. Abel will be able to guide you whether it's already taken or not. Yeah. Turn on your videos.
Leah, can you turn off your screen sharing so I can put it into
Oh.
gallery mode to see everyone?
1 month.
Okay. Since we have a few more people. Seong Mo, Lee Wong Jung, and Yong Chu. Can you turn on your camera, please? Just waiting for 2 more people. Lee Woo Jung. Okay. Who is this? ASN GDM. Can you please turn on your camera? We're just waiting for 1 more person.
It's okay if they.
Okay, hold on. I will take a picture and say cheese, everyone. 3, 2, 1, cheese.
Cheese.
One more. Another one in 3, 2, 1. Okay, got it. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay. So before we part, does anybody have any questions?
I have one. It's about the username. I like the username at Venice. I forgot what it was exact. About the login one. For like the Venus Maya one, the website.
Okay, so you're having problems logging into Venus Maya.
Yeah, because it gives you the username, but then you don't know your password and stuff.
Okay, so Nico, maybe you can help connect to Patisna to see how we can help. Nico is yeah, okay. So we will check with Patisna, yeah. We will check with the FIP leader and we will come back to you. Sorry, who was speaking again?
It's me.
Me being Hassan.
Yeah.
Hassan. Okay. Yeah,
thank you.
We'll get back in touch with you. Okay, everybody else? Sorry, Faye, I took your last words. I just want to say thank you as well to everybody else. Fabio, have a good night. And
good morning, I think.
Good morning now, is it? And the rest of the team in Indonesia, overseas, thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Ridwan, yeah, is okay. I think we can close. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so Abel is here. Mary is probably somewhere else. Yeah. It's Friday. We deserved it. You guys are on mute, yeah, but I think it. Oh, Laili, you are.
Sorry. I was saying that I think it went well.
Yeah, I don't know. Faye? Yeah, it was okay, Laili saying. I hope as well that it was good for both groups of students, yeah. I'm always a bit worried, yeah, for those who have been here for a while. But okay. Okay, I think we go rest, yeah.
Have a nice weekend.
Yeah, thank you. And Faye, you were great.
Oh,
yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay, bye guys.
See you on Monday. Ciao, guys.
Thank you. See you.